뭐야? 한 손에는 쓰레기 봉투, 한 손에는 맥주를 들고 다니는 우리 형사님. 할 일 없다고? 지금 시체 조사하러 나갈라 했는데? 이 새끼 차마 안 잡구노 이 새끼?
There he still is, looking.
Active decay.
He's about to blow! Cop's gonna blow, Kuno!
Kuno!
Fuck does Kuno care?
발포가 되겠냐?
He's on your crime
씨발.
scene, bossing you around. And he's been here for...
No! You told him about it and now...
The city's not fucking lame. And fuck you.
Explain himself, as if, stop denying it. You want art all over you. You want to...
Kuno doesn't fuck.
얘가 쿠노고 얘가 쿠노세예요. 우리 뭔지 모르겠어. 둘이 뭐 자매인지 남매인지 뭔지 뭐 친구인지. Let's go. 엘리시움. 파업은 다 갔나? Hello.
Your body betrays your degeneracy.
Yeah, Measurehead. His body totally betrays his degeneracy.
Are you admiring my morphophysiology?
생체적 경리함.
It must be frightening to stand in the shadow of this racial pinnacle. Be calm, sandwich. What is this androgynous display
한 음향적?
of sexual maturity?
Merely standing up makes you sweat profusely. Your breathing is erratic. Your own heartbeat in your ears grows frantic. And you
투표가 있는 거 아는데
Embarrassing yourself
뭐냐?
in front of this woman
투표하는 걸 몰라
and your
정확히.
pedomorphic friend.
시청자가 뭐라 쳐야 되는지 몰라. 유형 성숙한 친구?
This display of weakness may appeal to all.
아니. 난 내가 버튼 누른 건 아는데 시청자가 뭐라 써야 되는지 모른다고.
Betraying his degeneracy pretty hard. Maybe you can ask him to leave.
You have succumbed to Al-Ghul. You reek of it. An invisible sword of Al-Ghul emerges from your throat. You cannot see it, but others
알코올.
making the woman in my company sick. No, you don't. You need to get another drink.
서방계 합블로 그룹 B4?
Occidental Group B4 is done giving orders around.
Does this remind you of someone? The guy down there?
Look at my craniology. I am the pinnacle of my haplogroup. The pink blob is a bad example.
안녕하세요.
Even of yours. It saddens me. You gave the world eugenics, electricity, and powerful weapons of war like
아, 지금 너무 빡대가리라서 말하기 싫다.
aerostatic aircraft. You dominated lesser cultures like the deformed Hemians and the inexplicably potato-obsessed Khoikos. You will be superseded.
It is, baby. Yeah, you know it.
You know it.
There is a button right behind him. just out of reach. It must be the one that opens the door to the harbor.
It is my task to keep the degenerate drunks from entering the harbor. Enough with this begging. Bring your troops to the Seminine Islands and to Boogie Street, and we will pulverize you. The walls will be lined with bottles of alcohol.
아우 이 새끼 뭐라는 거야
There
씨발.
may be a peaceful solution to this. You could internalize. Well, yes. Why? Don't you want to be a Seminese supremacist? So what if you're not Seminese? You can anything.
기다려봐. 먼저 빨아.
Your race descent has
58%.
only worsened since I last saw you. You have really let yourself go.
How did this happen? Your little
You must be out of your mind.
아니 58%가 실패한다고? 말도 안 돼.
Your race descent has only
이 새끼야 인종주의가 뭔지 보여주마.
Your race descent has only worsened since
아니
I
뭐야
last saw you.
씨발 뭐야 왜 58%가 왜 이래 씨발. 미친 술 파워가 안 된다고? 이 새끼 파티광 퍼가 안 찍어서 그렇다.
Your race descent has only worsened since I last saw you.
그냥 패고 싶어서 때리는 건데.
Let yourself go.
just like that. Instinct took over. The man is reeling, gasping for air.
패고 싶어서 때린 건데 이거.
Still around. All you hear is a small gurgling sound as a trickle of blood appears on the man.
뒤로 물러서서 360도 공중차기. 이게 되네.
The man lands with a dull thump, like a broken down puppet of muscles and sinew. For a moment, he still tries to keep his head up. But as you slam your fist on the button, the man collapses entirely. His head rolled.
Looks like you're the new measurehead now.
어?
No one is the new measurehead. Let's go.
여장 말을 못 꺼내. 안녕하세요. 쓰레기 봉투 못 참지.
The man
빠루로 대가리 못 내려치나? 그 조커의 특기인데 빠루로 대가리 존나 내려치는 거. 조커의 특기인데 그게. 로빈도 그렇게 해서 죽였는데. 예. 아쉽다. 퍼킹 레이시스트 개념하면 장강술로 1시간 동안 들어야 된다고? 씨발 초도로 패길 잘했다 진짜. 아니 미친 새끼. 무슨
inside.
자기는 뭐 안 늙을 줄 아나 씨발. 늙으면은 씨발 다 퇴화하는 거야?
Pull out to
All right. Ready?
the dashboard. That sound. Down a narrow street. Valley of gold.
경험치 개꿀이죠?
The lights unfold.
There you go.
안녕하세요. 생각해보니 개념학과 적어야 된다고? 역시 두드러 패는 게 답이었다.
Under the headlamp.
There she is. Rêve.
Around the borders of the watermark are dozens. No, there are many of them. And they are divided. The first row has 18 dots. Not bad for what? The next is the longest. You count 216
소름?
perforations. Considering that nice
지금 토름이
large
말했어.
number, a wave of pride washes over you. Though you can't say why, the last row has 3 perforations. That's it. The rectangular watermark is overlaid with the logo of the RCM, and yet the major arteries of Revish. You catch a faint glimmer from a broken beer bottle in the middle of a broken plaza, illuminated in a cone of light. 2 men, one slim.
Ah, Martinez at night. Let me see. Right here.
노주 인정 빨리 들어야 된다고?
No, it does not. Those are perforations. They represent your record as an officer of the RCM.
Alpha male officers who are proud of their numbers often do. It's meant, son. Here is where we score your life.
The first row represents your years of service.
8년이네.
18 years. Okay, not bad at all. What did you do before you volunteered?
이 땅을 거니는 장녀들과 거짓말쟁이들에게 종말의 때를 얘기해줬지. 그냥 보트에서 먹고 나는 불황자였어.
You know, the RCM is a volunteers organization. We would have no qualms joining. This next row, the one that
리어림.
runs all the way around,
리어림.
is your number of closed cases.
불황 경찰 리어림.
Closed is good. It means finished. You've got, let's see. Wow, more than 200. It's quite a lot, even for someone who's been on the force for nearly 2 decades. Usually, clearing more than 10 cases a year puts you in the 90th percentile of all RCM officers.
예전엔 나도 꽤 괜찮았던 거네. 그건 좀 위안이 되는군. 그래서 마지막은 뭔데? 하루 수박빈 계속 내야 된다고?
Right.
씨발 저 제스키 대가리 깨고
Those
싶다.
are your
저
confirmed
누구냐? 식당 주인
You've
새끼.
got precise.
Confirmed kills. That sounds pretty evil. A drink.
고인들을 위해 한 잔 기울여 줘야겠지?
Definitely not.
솔직히 좀 더 많이 있을 줄 알았는데.
For an RCM officer, especially Precinct 41, which is in the... There are certain officers who treat their kills like some kind of ghoulish game. If they do have
할매네?
to solve a case,
할매는
it's
할매가
usually
뭔 할매?
accident.
웬 할매?
But it seems as though you
내가 만나본 적 있는
at
사람이?
least were one of the good ones. So we have that to be thankful for.
킴도 누굴 죽여본 적이 있어?
Yes.
정말 숨을 거둔 친구를 기울이면 한 잔 기울인 것도 안 되나?
If you want to pour out the booze you've been carrying around on duty, I'm sorry.
A dark pool of cheap wine appears at your feet. It
씨발!
shimmers in the lights of the Kanema.
전당포 안 가봤어.
Honorably done. You have given up some of your own blood for theirs.
황혼 누구에게 찾아오겠지만 너희들에게 가장 먼저 찾아왔구나.
Very noble of you.
중학관 어떻게 다스렸는데? 아 차로 밑에 감이 있다고?
Everyone has their own method of coping. Some more effective. Or personally, I find it helps to keep up a few hobbies.
취미?
Oh, this and that. Let's not get into it now.
나도 취미 하나 만들어 볼까?
Anything's better than annihilating yourself.
키칠하기
with
괴롭히는
words
취미
now.
좋다.
The lieutenant nods.
Right. I'll go turn off the lights.
엄벼가죠? 아 맞다. 주사위 받으러 가야 되는데 깜빡했다 씨발. 뭐 자고 있을라나? 뭐 아침에 받으러 가지 뭐. 아, 안 자냐? 에이. 안 자?
Can I help you? Thanks. I hope you found what you were looking, as it should be. Anyway,
근데 이 식당 주인 목소리 되게 어디서 씨발 들어본 것 같아. 어디서 들었는지 모르겠는데 목소리 되게 친숙하네. 다른 게임에서 들어봤나?
The door is closed. This door can only be opened
안녕하세요.
with a key. Still, the lieutenant.
아 이제 진짜 자야지.
Yes?
심지어 집 나갔냐고요? 몰라. 아침에 있을라나? 야스가 이제 없냐고? 나도 모르지.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, you're still not happening. It won't come off that easy. A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face, your hands,
오 씨발!
however skillful. The bed is cold, and
드르렁!
the sheets feel at once coarse and clammy against your skin. The bed sags beneath your weight, and then sleep doesn't come.
드르렁! 근데 들고 있는 뭐 병만 팔아도 어느 정도 스팟비 나오지 않을까? 내가 그 정도는 안 주었나?
And then sleep doesn't come.
아무나 잠이 안 온다고? 어째서지?
Maybe it's the bed's fault. It barely covers your toes. Under your thrumming eyelids, you see a dizzying array of colors. Its synthetic filling has separated into hard lumps. It's a little better. Colors, scenes, and half-formed
누가 죽였을까,
phrases
도대체
still
누가?
into your mind. Something to do with, what was it that the lieutenant said? Your breathing steadies. A great silence washes over you.
오케이 뭐야 잠이 안 온다면서 존나 잘 오네. 이 정도면 존나 빨리 오는 건데? 뭐야? 안녕하세요. 오. 오. 헬로? 나 아니야?
Remember the scent of your childhood.
어린 시절의 냄새가 생각나나? 아무것도 기억 안 나.
Do you remember your wife's hand on your face?
누구? 나한테 아내가 있었다고?
Do you remember the warmth of her thighs between her legs and in her mouth?
그 여자의 허벅지와 다리 사이와 입술의 온기 기억나냐고?
That's right, funky baby. And you just stood there. One hand
한 손으로는
on the
조시나
bottle
긁으면서
and the other on
극적, 극적.
your dick. Tell me, where are your friends? Human beings have friends, Harry boy.
캐릭터 이름이 헬인가 보네.
Where the hell are yours? No, it's gone. 3 times gone and never coming back. You failed. You failed Elysium.
엘리시움이 뭔데?
Everything. The pale and the
세 개를 엘리시움이라 부르나?
The outer magnetosphere. Burning. You really dropped the ball, Harry. No, you haven't. You're just sleep talking. And the act is wearing thin, too. You'll be back in those cold snakeskins in no time. Stinky boy. You're not coming back from shit. Thrashing around in that high conductivity state of yours.
항모?
bumping
항모
into
인정.
things and acting like a clown. Who are you kidding?
내 마음은 엄청 지치고 망가졌어.
Your mind is what now? I can't hear you. The rest is just a word dream. Jumbled up garbage. The pictures are gone. The bed rises to meet you. A thin, sleep-like state. More glass than velvet.
아니 이 새끼들 무슨 시 뭐냐 뭐 시 쓰냐?
So something is wrong. Sleep shouldn't be this.
Oh yes, party boy, and it's worse than the one before.
이 새끼들 무슨 시스냐 뭔
Here it comes too. So soon already. A silent alarm goes off in your head. Like time to go to work in the shit factory.
내 병신 같은 데는 저렇게 막 잠잘 때 표현 저렇게 다양하게 안 하던데 씨발.
Good going, buddy.
방금 아주 아름다운 꿈을 꿨어. 행복하고 활기찼지.
Really? Because you feel even worse this morning. You mean, why are you so tired? Too tired and down to even think? It is worrying, isn't it? It's just that your heart has finally pumped all the... You're too weak to say no now. Waking up is the worst part.
스피드 좀 찾아봐야겠구만.
Of course. Martinez is Speed. You and Speed will be happy.
그때가 마약이야?
You will make her come home. A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall.
아 이거 왜 안 돼, 씨발.
Your face. A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it,
전기화.
your face, adorned. A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it,
바지 입어서
your
바지보다 안
face,
되네. 아 씨발
adorned
족같네 그냥.
with the expression.
그냥 아예 깡으로 그냥 스킬 올려야 되나 보네. 전기화 진짜 올려봐야 진짜 존나 쓸모 없던데 진짜로. 좀 존나 후회됨. 존나 개같이 올린 거.
The door is still nothing.
아니 어디 갔어? 야추가 좀 그렇긴 하지. 야추가 개그담당이긴 하지. 뭐요? 아 문이 열렸네? 아 말 걸지 마. 아 말 걸지 마. 아 오지 마.
Can I help you drop the 20 real? Then why?
얼마 안 모았네. 얼마 안 남았네. 에이.
Morning. Looks like we can get to work at once. The union muscle turned up.
아 쟤네가 노조야?
I completely forgot. Sorry, I had a rough night's sleep. It's them by the looks of it. One loose thread less to worry about, and one big problem to replace it. I mean ungovernable. Martinez isn't exactly
노조 위원장이 노조냐고 그냥
for
노조.
the RCM being here. They prefer to be police.
노조 뭐 경비원 같은 건가?
These men
아
here,
치안유지 오케이.
men who drink beer for breakfast. Everything points to the dock workers union. The tracks in the mud, the circumstances in Martinez, my prelim, which may, of course, that would just escalate tensions. No captain would sign. In fact, even one more thing before we do. We don't have to talk to them immediately. We can walk right past them. Continue with our
Okay.
work.
Aren't you curious?
They're in no hurry to leave. They think they own the place.
할머니.
Just a moment. And there's no public phones nearby?
The closest phone booth is down the coast. Sorry for the inconvenience, ma'am.
It's fine, I understand. Thank you anyway. I'm glad
Hello,
to see
sir.
you. Please don't trouble yourself about me, sweetie. I was just hoping to make a call, but the Whirling's phone. The union office probably has a phone, but I can't really get there.
전화선에 문제가 있는 겁니까?
Down the coast, and the manager was vague about it. To let the young woman who's house sitting for us know that we may be delayed. Morel, my husband, and Gary were supposed to
우리
get
할머니
back by Monday night.
나한테
But
배지도
they're still
줬으니까 뭐
missing,
해드려
and I was
해줘야지.
also hoping she'd heard
이게
from
오고 가는
Morel.
정이지.
A little missing persons puzzle might just be the thing to take your mind off.
네, 제가 맞죠.
That's just it. This isn't like him at all. He always plans his expeditions so carefully.
A cold breeze hisses through dense thickets of reeds. Something sweet in it, somnolent. A damp chill goes down your spine. When you look around, you're still in the wood.
You have more important things to worry about.
More important than a missing expedition? I don't know.
남편분께서 나가셨던 그 탑은 뭔가요?
Just some field work, sweetie. Morel is a highly trained scientist.
곤충 연구.
Assistant Gary, but they should have returned by now.
게리란 사람은 누굽니까? 믿을 수 있는 사람입니까?
Oh, sweetie. Gary's as loyal as they come.
의리 있는 사람이라고?
Trust him with my husband's life any day. There's a nameless old fishing village nearby, but we've never had any trouble there before. There is a lot of crime around here, isn't there?
I can't say it's the best part of town, but
Do it. Find her husband. This will surely lead to a cryptozoological mystery with that extremely rare insect.
아, 느낌 딱 온다고?
Some fringe science is exactly.
아, 제가 도와드리겠습니다.
are you sure we have time to go chasing after bug hunters just now? I did suggest we played cool, but
우리 이미 약속을 했잖아, 임마. 한번 맺은 말은 모를 수가 없다.
if you say so.
Thank you,
존나
officer.
싫어하네,
Truly,
씹새끼.
I'll be
뒤질러.
right here if you come across any sign of Morel. Oh, yes. A
이화학인
zoologist.
동물학자?
It's a pseudoscience that attempts to legitimize research.
유사과학이라고?
into myth-
과학자가 아니잖아,
That's one
씨발.
opinion, yes. And people are entitled to.
My apologies, ma'am. I did not mean to undermine.
It's not a hobby, dear. It's a subfield of zoology, one specializing in animal species that are so exceedingly rare that many assume them to be extinct or even fictitious. Searching for such species called cryptids is difficult and often thankless, and frankly, many
The quality of research at Revacholian universities has been on the decline. But you doubt there was ever
희귀곤충에 대해 한번 얘기해 주십시오.
Oh, sweetie, it's fascinating. But I shouldn't bore you with intimate life.
The lieutenant gives you a sideways glance.
그 곤충 말해주셈.
Well, it's a phasmid,
대벌레?
technically, but
Ah, yes. Phasmatodea. Oh, yeah. Here
where other phasmids imitate sticks or leaves, this one's a living reed. It disguises itself
알대로
among the
위장하는
reeds here
대벌레라고?
on the Insulindian coast. Hence its name, the Insulindian phasmid. Perhaps you'll end up co-discovering the phasmid with us, officers.
I knew it. We're gonna be chasing mid.
It's not made up, officer. I can assure you.
아, 키치라기 개새끼야. 아주 씨발 옆에서 그냥 아가리 좀 하고 있어, 새끼
It's
그냥.
simply elusive, so much so that most establishments, well, some teenagers making out in the reed saw
갈대마에서
one.
은큼은실하던
They didn't know what
10대들이
it
봤다.
was, of course, but there was a brief article in a local newspaper about their encounter with a ghost insect. That
어린 놈의
looks like a reed.
새끼들 그냥 어?
Gary sent us the clipping. Of course, most phasmid sightings turn out to be false alarms, but they're just not at all. Oh, I doubt it. No one gets into cryptozoology.
끝내준
for the
능력이라도
money,
있습니까?
sweetie. Yes, it can blend in almost perfectly among the reeds. Oh dear. Morel can explain it all much better.
어르신의 생긴 거에 생긴 거와 성격 뭐냐
Then
말해
you'd
주십시오.
understand. Oh dear.
남편이
I'm
어떻게
not sure where to
생겼었습니까?
begin. Well, his expression is slightly grumpy, but his eyes
아니,
are
그건 생긴 게
always
아니잖아요,
bright and curious,
씨부랄.
like a small boy's. And his palms are
어이.
quite coarse from all the field work. but
작은
he's quite
소년처럼
gentle.
밝고 호기심에 차 있는 거는 생긴 게 아니잖아, 할머니. 생긴 게 어떻게 생겼냐고요.
You can't go around Revachol feeling grown men's hands. If you want to find her husband, you'll need more concrete information.
Oh, well, he's a
오케이.
bit shorter
키는
than
너보다
you, but
작지만
with
몸은
a
다부지다.
larger frame, and he has longish white hair.
드워프랑
usually
결혼하셨어요?
uncombed. You might say wild even.
드워프랑 결혼하셨나?
The lieutenant pulls out his notebook and begins jotting down the woman's
One other thing,
결혼한 지 얼마나 되셨습니까?
We'll be celebrating our 16th anniversary this autumn. Not the most numerically satisfying anniversary, but I like the less obvious
얘보다 키
milestones even
작고
more somehow.
키 작고 몸통이 다 부지면은
Via dating agency. I'm ashamed to we hit it off and
그거
She's
완전
skipping
마운틴
over some
킹
important parts. Perhaps you'll
그냥
find out
짱짱한.
more later.
I hope I've been useful.
Wow, so someone's been a little boring. Yes, my standard liege. Someone's seen all sorts of wild ideas pop off and thought, I'll take the boring one. The regular, please.
연극 씨바라 저리 안 가?
No need to be defensive. The regularity, the brownness, the cut and dry have their appeal. Of course you do. And maybe some black shoes or a pristine white shirt to go with that. It's official. My lord's coppo. Done and done. No actual...
이러봐. 내가 잠깐 제한이었지 제한 마이너스 1인 아 오케이 제한 1 올리고
Hello, dear.
다시 입어.
I didn't notice you at first.
You're an
아니
enthusiast.
씨발아 이거 뭐야 이게 아니 오늘 50몇 퍼도 존나 실패하니 41퍼도 존나 실패해. 아 개같아 그냥.
Oh, hello, dear.
Sometimes the most charming thing you can do is be...
I suppose you could use a break and I could use a distraction.
One cryptid, like you said. One. This can't turn into some kind of cryptid extravaganza. We have things to do, and I don't.
Ooh, tough choice there.
가장 위험한 미약인 동물은 뭔가요?
The gnome of Jeroma.
제로마의 노움?
Oh, it is. None of its victims
노움?
survived. Grieving relatives. It was reportedly a small creature with webbed fingers and a protruding forehead and a ungainly little thing. Quite scary to look at.
손에 갈퀴가 있고 툭 튀어나온 앞머리를 가진 작은 생물체? 그거 노움이 아니고 그 강가 트롤이 그렇게 생겼는데 뭐해 앞머리 흘러내리고 손에 갈퀴 있고 강가 트롤 그 도까지 쓰고
A couple of campers found it
강가
when
트롤이
it
딱
was
그렇게
already
생겼는데
dying. They heard an odd wailing in the woods and followed the
멀럭은
sound.
머리카락 그 멀럭은
They were
머리카락
scared
없잖아.
and wrapped it in tarpaulin to suffocate it. It still took the gnome of Jeroma and
If the body of the creature was found, why aren't...
alas, the first scientist who got his hands on the instead, all the venom leaked out of the creature's teeth and into the surrounding liquid, dissolving the creature itself. A poetic end, perhaps, but
Alas, always alas, and then it was gone. Isn't that...
I understand your skepticism, but
가장 큰 미약인 동물은 뭔가요?
Hey, you promised you'd only ask about one cryptid.
아 하나도 안 궁금하냐고. 공룡일지 누가
The
알아.
lieutenant pauses.
Ah, fuck it. Let's have more...
Well,
fuck
the
it.
biggest cryptid is, of course, the horrible giant of Kokonur.
코코널 사막거인이요?
The giant lives in the most arid parts of the vast Kokonur Desert in South Sahara, casting a strange light across the barren wastes.
위험한 녀석인가요?
The towering luminosity of Kokonur is a bad omen in local folk.
얼마나 큰데?
No one knows for sure. It is like an
산 같은 거라고?
awful
그거 산
mountain
산 아니야?
Ooh, no animal.
That's what makes it so peculiar.
이 할머니
There are limits, you see, to how large
학자가 아니고 그냥
ecosystem can beget. Some say
Great. This is great. Gravity anomaly.
Cryobacter catlensis. Yes, a unicellular bacterium that was
아니
discovered
박테리아가
in one of the
어떻게
northernmost
크립티드야?
points of Tupla. Bacterial colony Michenu found had remained alive. Michenu disappeared shortly after injecting herself with the bacteria she had brought back to study. no doubt in hopes of prolonging her own life.
제일 믿을
Everything
만한
has a
부부라고?
price, sweetie. After Mijanou treated herself with the bacteria, we can assume that she has been living some. What an interesting question.
Of course. All fairy tales have someone or something invisible in them.
쉿! 아니 지금 어르신이 지금 동물 이야기 하시는데 이 새끼 그냥 나가리 해.
It's the Col de Mama Dakwa. Its name
Col de
is
Mama
in
Dakwa.
the whisper of sound, and that's precisely what it is. Self-replicating sound waves, invisible and
가는다는 소리의
intangible.
속삭임.
The Col de Mama.
Kolda Mama Dakwa can also be translated as a whisper light.
Yes, that's another translation. They're both quite lovely, although the low part is a little ironic. The Col de Mama Dakwa makes or
Fine, I'll bite.
many scientists have asked
여기
the same
있을 수도?
question. Some have, it could be.
뭐라고
As I
봐.
said,
이게 말이
it could
되냐
be
이게?
Plenty. It's the evidence when playing.
아
back
헛소
recordings,
씨발.
the
아 듣다 보니까 다
scientists
헛소리야
discovered
씨발.
they could track and
이게 말이
even
되냐?
predict what appeared to be feeding, mating, and migration patterns based on sound waves in a strictly delimited. They realized that they had discovered a new species and called it the Col de Mama Dakwa. After the Paracanassian name, they grew quite obsessed with these little birds. Sequester, time, Joscan, that is a sad story. A group of university students.
대학생들이 그 새를 멸종 지점까지 몰고 갔다고? 씨발 말이 돼? 대학생들이?
They tried to communicate with it and had no other means but sound.
대학생들이 멸종시킬 정도면은 그거 이미 멸종된 거야 씨발 그거.
They thought might.
They cancel each other out.
Exactly. And these tests were performed so recklessly that when they happened upon the right frequency, after that, the corpuscle appears to have migrated elsewhere. There have been
진짜 있다고?
reports of anomalies similar to those spotted in Ea.
원주는 없냐고요?
Few and far between. It's impossible to confirm the presence of any stable Col de Mama Dakwa population.
Of course. A common thread indeed.
I'm glad you did, dear. What about what?
오케이.
Of
바이바이.
course, dear.
The man ponders his cooking utensils. He looks up at you. Shrugging is an international sign for no.
춘천에 있다고? 엄청나구만. Hello.
Let me handle this. Detective disorientated. Are you still wondering where you are? This is Martinez, in case you've forgotten.
Her entire character has shifted. This young woman is cold as ice.
That's right. I am not a gardener. I'm a legal
이 개새끼가!
counsel of the Dock Workers Union. So let's get to it. You're looking for Titus Hardy? You think he has information? That's Titus. Talk to him. But know this.
오른쪽에 있는
I'll keep
남자?
an eye on you. No
새끼들?
strong arming. Nothing official. The district of Martinez.
It doesn't matter if you recognize our authority. We will make an arrest.
우리의 권위를 지금 인정하지 않다 이거야? 너무 새끼들 다 대가리.
She says
나 총알
nothing.
박아줘야겠다.
Her glare speaks for her.
왜 그렇게 공격적으로 굴지?
Aggressive. You make your living enforcing violence.
아니 단순한 노동자 새끼들이 폭력을 휘두르진 않지 씨발. 너무 새끼들 그냥.
So you were spying on us, and now you represent murder suspects. Just dock workers.
Listen, you moral intern lackeys. You're a mob, enforcing the unlawful privatization of Revachol. 20 fat men.
Fuck yeah.
So ask what you came to ask, or get back to your commanders.
얘한테 괜히 말 걸었다 씨발. 아 노조한테나 말 노조나 찾으러 갈걸. 아 이거 뭔 개지랄이야 이게. 아
Look, a comedian. Do your job, ask your questions, then
Strange. It's as if people don't.
아니 세계관
believe
공부는
in
씨발
socialist
충분히 한 거
revolution.
같은데 이걸 또 씨발 공부한다고? 타이터스왕은 너와 얘기하고 싶다면?
What you want is of no significance.
네 역할은 뭐지?
Like I already told you, I'm a legal counselor.
나 어떻게 할
We
셈이지?
have What are we going to do to you? The union isn't going to do anything. to
노조는
you.
범죄 조직이 아니라 노동단체라게 돼. 이놈은 새끼 그냥.
Goddamn right it is.
If anything, it is the
아니 나 갈 거예요. 아 바빠 병 죽으러 가야 돼. 바빠 병 죽으러 가야 돼. 돈 벌러 가야 돼. 하루 벌어 하루 먹고 살아야 돼.
Was that? Could it be the Coldamama Dakwa?
아니 콜드가 너무 막혀.
There seems to be an extremely high-pitched ring. Ultrasonic. Lena also said that it couldn't be heard by any other animal, including humans. What you're hearing must just be a regular... Oh no. The sound. It's moving away. No. Too late. It's gone. There is no ring in it. Keep your ears peeled, then. If the species really...
콜드마마 다과. 뭔데 씨발. 분명히 또 노조 인장 만나면은 우리의 대의는 어떻고 우리의 대의를 위해 우리는 어떻게 할 것이고 우리의 대의를 위해 너 어떤 뭐 우리 씨발 뭐 멋이기면 또 뭐 어떻게 할 것이고 막 이러면 존나 아 이렇게 또 있네. 아이 씨발. 누구도 매저드를 이길 수 없다고?
Do not presume this has drastically altered our race.
내가 어제 무술의 신처럼 널 때려 눕혔는데.
True. I said nothing about our personal dynamic. That has altered a little.
이 머그팩에 대해서 아는 게 있나?
He does not so much as glance at the object.
이거 네 물건인가?
Stop showing me.
He had nothing to do with it.
너의 그 문신은 다 뭔 의미지?
Racists are generally not. I am not like them. I am craniometric perfection.
The drawings are precise and look true to their pseudo-scientific ambitions. One thing, however, it is not entirely free of throwbacks in the phylogenetic tree. His large jaw, for example, could be a trait indicative of criminalism. Also,
That atavistic stigmata makes Pussy say yes, plenty.
pussy.
Babe, thanks. But I got
또 못 때려는
this.
비나 이거? 됐다. 또 패면 되잖아. 아니 왜 또 못 패? 아니 씨발 뭐야? 두 번 패 수 있는 거 두 번도 못 팬다고? 올 때마다 올 때마다 때릴라 했는데. 씨.
I am.
you pick up on something artificial in his tone, like he's putting on an act.
The hardy manlets are on
아니요?
the table. Now leave
아직까지는 자 필요할 때 필요할 때 도와달라 할 때 말씀해 주시면 감사합니다.
Find.
Interesting.
Don't be vulgar. White or not has got little to do with this. Mr. Clare is a man of vision and means. He has the will to confront. Also,
공산주의도 지네끼리
to
그냥.
serve is noble. It takes discipline.
불가사의한 사의 길이 내 스타일인데.
Jam. Individualism. You have gotten these ideas from degenerate. Rock and roll is moribund. Only Koikos.
뭐야 나 무슨 도전과제라 이런 거지? 초신성 법 집행관? 슈퍼스타의 씨발 에서 꼬랐더니 팀 이 남자 어떻게 생각하지?
I think this racist is better than the last, but the next racist will be.
That will be the
He will grant us 3 wishes.
Your pedomorphic friend.
유형성숙한 친구? 이 새끼 똥양이네 뭐 불만 있냐? 듣고 싶냐?
The lieutenant does not flinch.
100만 대군 맛 좀 볼래?
You should keep him close.
아, 개같다. 이거 큰일 났다. 이거 또 못 패네? 또 못 패는 건 생각도 못 했는데? 왜 2번 못 패게 만들어놨지?
Knocked him out good, like the Flying Desperado.
Flying Desperado!
It's that really cool Flying Desperado spin kick you did, Boyadero. Often performed by the most hard-bodied boyaderos on the steps.
내가 좀 하지.
So, what's on your mind this time?
다시 이제 못 만나나? 그냥 이런다는 생각을 못 했나 보네, 제작진이. 그러면 내가 이렇게 그냥 새벽에 후드를 펴고 다시 돌아가서 자빠져 잔다는 걸 생각 못 했나 보네.
A star's Raiko, one of the finest Zhimsk. Not many people outside of
Estash Raiko KK2. That's a classic model. Never thought I'd see another one repainted after what happened last time.
지난번 그 일이 뭔데?
An old case for my precinct. A couple of Zhimsk migrants saw a Staj Raiko stopped in the street, painted just like this, muddy brown. Murdered the driver on the spot. They said it was an honor killing.
아, 이 새끼를 찾아야겠는데 그러면?
The Zhimsk community protested the trial, flying the banners of some old king or whatever. 5,000 came to protest.
Correction. 4,395. The fourth largest pub.
Is that so, officer?
백과산이 높아서 그런 거 같은데? 백과산 존나 높아. 지금 8인가 그래 지금.
I try to avoid drawing far-gone conclusions like this before actually examining the body. But my initial guess is the two are unrelated. Yes, detective?
갈색과 검은색이 더 어울리는 것 같군.
Okay. I'm not going to honor kill anyone.
정신 나가나며.
The woman still has.
If you want her attention.
Where am I? Who are you?
당신이 그걸 알려줬으면 좋겠다 생각했습니다. 저요? 저 이 근방에서 법 그 자체죠. I am the law.
Then I don't suppose you could tell me where we are, lawman. Never mind. I remember now. I'm still stuck in that traffic jam in the 50s.
저는 어디 있었나요?
Back in Methka, during the time of
갱년기의
the
메스크.
revolution. The side walls until you came along, that is.
가브리엘 부엔게로가 누구죠?
This is Gabriel Buenguerro.
A strikingly handsome man. Looks straight.
He was the biggest star of his day. Girls used to...
In all likelihood, it's a world that's only ever
당신께서 젊었을 적 메스크에 살았다고 생각이 되겠습니까?
Someone was.
누군가로 이거 본인의 기억이 아닌가요?
They are someone's memories, boy. They're beautiful. That is all that matters. Beautiful and true. I wasn't dreaming. I was there, Loman. While you, people, were tearing each other up.
The Republic of Mesk is a massive confederation.
이술라 있는 대규모 연방 메스크 공화국. 서기 국가 입헌군 주제 996 석양 99 성향 씨발.
A constitutional monarchy.
Why not, Harife? It's not like I have anything better to do in this hell.
현실에 있는 국가 아니냐 좀?
There's something off about this woman. Tell her to show you the soles of her boots. Maybe she was at the hanging.
부츠 밑창 좀 보여주십시오.
Now what do you want with an old woman's boot, Sheriff?
부탁합니다. 좀 도와주시겠어요? 중요한 일입니다.
Please? I think you should let me get back to Gabriel.
She's wearing sturdy workers' boots. Made
Just before Gabriel, it was the coronation of Franco Negro. Now, there was a real man.
Moreover, the boots were size 37. Another discrepancy, although not boot-related, is The coronation.
프랑크 네코로의 대관식이 있었다는 게 무슨 의미입니까?
It was. And then it was no more. And I perhaps it was another
얘기하지만 도대체
horrific
뭔 말을 하는
demon
거야?
woke me up, looking at my
As she says carnival, she gestures to the
I could have told you that from just looking at them. The size is 37.
the feet of a little girl. They fit well on the pedals.
오른발 아시죠?
Diamonds.
다이아몬드?
Of course not. But
빨로
would
마이.
it be marvelous if I
모음반 하냐고.
I imagine.
오른발인지 모른다고?
I quit concerning
안녕하세요.
myself with that a long time ago. Besides, I don't drive the lorry for the cargo. If you know what I mean.
She says that as if something narcotic is the
마약 게시의 흥분 게이지가 올라간 채로 운전하는 건가요?
Oh, it's so much more than a high where I go. Rife?
로우하게?
It's low. I go.
Yeah, it's definitely some kick. Some terrible kick in the dark. A sleep kick.
아무리 밀수품이라면요.
Then it's contraband, Loman. What?
Bad hand. Hermenegildos' bad
보이아데로가 정확히 뭔지 모르겠군요.
Of course not. To truly understand the boyade,
The Boyadero, Boya for short,
이게 뭐죠? 아우
is a
씨.
cow herder from upstream Magritte.
it's an old ballad about a young girl who falls in
그리고
love.
그들은 오래오래
with a
행복하게 살았다고요?
boy. Don't be stupid. The boyadero returns.
In the background, you can hear the orchestra swell.
그래서 그만두고 정착했군요. 그렇죠?
With the maiden's implement.
No.
안녕하세요.
Boyadero strangles his beloved and throws her body in the Maigret.
그녀를 목을 쫄라 죽인 다음에 마그리트에 던져버렸다고?
Because the western plain is calling to him.
아름다운 노래네요.
The most beautiful. A true boyadero needs a whole horizon to himself.
What if, to truly love a Boyadero,
She's just a distracted.
so he doesn't think she's a
You hear that, Loman? I don't think your partner likes you spending too much time with me.
왜 그런 상태로는 운전하면 안 되는 겁니까? 안 되는 거 아닙니까?
Oh, don't
안녕하세요.
worry about me. I'm one of the best
카미오네요.
Lomonosov's land, Udashnaya's Zemlya, the Western Plain.
A terrible cold comes over her, rattling her teeth.
The Transcatolia Magistral. You for 1A. At the Stradas do Mirador. All the good ones. The deep trenches. Where the bluebirds fly.
멋지네요. 먼지가 될 때까지 날리세요. 자매님. 시스터.
I already.
마약에 대해 몇 가지 알 거로 보이는군요.
What do I need drugs for, Loman? What I see? What I feel?
전 어디에 가야 그런 경험을 얻을 수 있을까요?
If you don't know,
Maybe
아이씨, 안 알려주네.
she thought you're corrupt.
you're man, Loman. What of it?
네 애미? 씨발 새끼야! 와, 이 게임 진짜 폴아웃처럼 그냥 보이는 대로 총 쏴지는 게 안 돼가지고 존나 아쉽다. 그냥 말 띠껍게 하는 새끼들 그냥 빠로로 대가리 깨고 싶은데 그게 안 돼가지고.
Maybe. Probably not.
폴아웃에서 말 띠껍게 하는 새끼는 진짜 알지? 대가리 그냥 빡! 혁명은 일어나는 건 내 알 바가 아니죠? 쿠너? fucking 쿠너!
Just this month, I made half a dozen trips from Saramiriza to Grat. No, Loman, diamonds.
다이아몬드는 관심이 없다. 마음을 밀매하고 있는 사람이 짐작가십니까?
Easy. It's the skinny man who thinks he's a poet. Never trust
이
him.
깡마른 남자?
Also,
That's correct. There is no visibility of any of the others.
diamonds are good for you, Lo. Where do you want me to go? Or,
어우 씨발 얘랑 말했는데 뭔 얘기가 뭔.
yes, go.
킬 포인트. 내면 하나 열어야지. 되지. 뭐 할까? 콜드 마막 닭과 백색 애도. 아마 닭과? 허라 원투 안 해봤으면은 한번 해보십시오. 나름 재밌습니다. 진짜 거기는 진짜 에센셜 없어가지고 진짜 다 죽일 수 있어. 에센셜 없어가지고 진짜 빡치면 다 죽일 수 있어.
Stuck in the rain in a traffic
담배
jam,
있나?
man. Nope. Don't smoke.
담배 안 핀다고.
Some of the other drivers do though.
Yup, nothing wrong with that statement. Your senses have nothing to add. You left the
호환성
house
해결 그거는 이제 GOG에서 하면은 호환성 존나 잘 만다더라고. 아이고. GOG판이 호환성 되게 잘 돼 있다더라고.
You could also check the kiosk down the street. Frit.
나는 마약이 좀 익숙해 보이는데.
Ah man, me and narcotics go way, but those days are
뽕을
behind.
좀 빨아야 되는데 아는 사람
Other addictions in my
없나?
life now. Hey man, that's serious criminal talk.
Entrapment is a practice whereby an
아니 아니지
officer
임마 이
of the
새끼야.
law induced
Then what's your deal here?
We have a credible lead, sir. Someone on this roundabout is waiting for a bulk shipment from the harbor.
Not me, man. No way. I don't need any trouble. Shit's bad enough anyway.
그럼 왜 여기서
Yeah,
어슬렁거리고 있어?
Gotta guard the stuff.
a rhymesmith. This is quite credible.
그러면은 밀매를 꾸민 사람이 누구라
Depends on
생각해?
its cadence.
Look, man.
팀에도
I couldn't stay away from the
있어도
criminal underbelly
뭐
of Revachol. I'm a guest here.
그거 아니라면은 근데
You really
스팀판은
define another man
좀
and
이제
broke those questions.
EU 운영 체제 호환성이 좀 안 맞아가지고
We wouldn't say
온갖
he's
패치를 다 해야
like
되잖아.
Messiah.
Stuck in the rain in a traffic jam.
개념아?
man.
예.
Stuck in the rain in a traffic jam. man.
83%!
Wait,
예.
there's something here.
거울은 언제나
Stored away in
영도
some
정맥에
dusty
흐르는 얼음이요 거울의 카메라는 하나의 엑스레이.
Whoa. What else?
침묵의 성찬 속에 내비러진 성배일지니.
Silent communion. That's
때는
great.
변화무쌍한 가면을 쓴 채 벽차도로 받아들인다.
Dang. That's some great shit.
쩔어주는 시로군. 이게
You came
시였다고?
up with that yourself.
Or did you learn it in school? More
나는
importantly,
뮤즈의 그릇일
you can
뿐이지.
Right. But really, no bullshit. That's great stuff.
내가 지어낸 시지
So we're
당연하지.
fucking A. Seems I got you all wrong. It's good to meet a fellow poet. Someone with an appreciation for real.
낱말들이 아름답다면 진짜 의미는 쉽게 드러나지.
I get you. When they really click, it makes the world seem manageable.
언지척 덤썹?
You found some common ground with this man.
이게 뭔 경험치만 쳐박고 끝났네?
Why does art?
왜 예술이 너에게 영감을 주는 걸까? 그게 예술이란 게 도대체 뭐지? 요새 예술은 오만한 퍼풍쟁이들 하는 거 아니냐고? 내가 예술을 배웠는데 개새끼야. 일단
Excellent question. Art is
야,
a
미대
diverse
다녔는데.
range of visual, literary, auditory, and performative creativity. It's an expression of imagination and technical skill. Additionally, it's history, criticism, and in short, art is the highest form of human communication.
열차는 정시에 도착 안 한다고 써놓고는 10분 늦게 올렸다고? 그러니까 정시에 도착 안 하지.
You have the exact
건축도
features of a
예술인가?
savage art critic.
내가 요즘 비판적이긴 했지.
Yes, you seek substance. No vapid representations and reproductions of social mores as made manifest in stuffy biennials. We're talking real living
그래
art.
절반 정도 예술 평가 되는 게 기계적인 반복에서 벗어나게 준다면 뭐 하지 뭐.
Half art, exactly. It's
실제주의
not
예술학기.
only that you
오.
go ahead and
저것도 내면 해야겠다.
all around you, rain falls on the great city of Revachol. The spring thaw must be here. Looking up at the sky, cold water dripping from your hat.
55일?
Grey sky like great battleships, clouds colliding with one another. Humid, your coat shields you from the rain while the city shivers around you.
서쪽엔 뭐가 있지?
Sheets of rain over the water. A flight of stairs leading
저기 갈 때.
into the ocean. Wave after wave, the ruins of a half-sunken sea fort crumble on an inlet. Beyond the
안녕하세요.
shoal, ghosts rise into the sky.
선영들아, 너 대체 너희들은 누구지?
The skyscrapers of La Delta, the financial district.
이거는 자본주의 아줌마 할머니 얘기하는 건가?
Will you ever go there?
그런가?
No, you are just one of the
해안가
hundreds
아래쪽에
of
뭐가
thousands
있지?
urban coastline, rain dripping off Eternite-covered roofs, cinder blocks left over from half-finished construction.
이 도시 어떤 모티브냐고요? 몰라, 나도 이거 그냥 프랑스랑 러시아 쓱까놓은 것 같아.
An old coal city and
동쪽엔 뭐가 있지?
the great gates of the industrial harbor are locked. A chill runs down your back. You shudder like an animal trying to. Behind the gates, heaps of supply crates, red and blue metal shipping containers, slick with rain. The great
너머에는
industrial La Jussienne, King Dries
왕정의
passenger
역의
harbor,
강군.
cruise ships flanked by dock arms, cranes watching over the mouth of the
얘네가 이게
river
혁명을 했는데 혁명이 한번 조져져가지고
Kuron,
혁명 세계 혁명 동안에 세계 혁명 동안 4천만 명이 뒤졌대.
after distributary cuts the city blocks in half.
이제는 존나 왕정 국가였는데 혁명 터져가지고 다 그냥 왕조가 몰락했고.
A silvery curtain of rain over. You have never been there. They don't leave.
쪽엔 뭐가 있지?
Tower blocks crowd one another. 4.4 hallways collapse. The morning, a yard.
남쪽엔 뭐가 있지?
Traffic jam. Rain thrumming on the roofs of motor. The road ascends.
아이고 씨, 잼록이 뭐야?
Revachol is the capital of the world.
헤바쇼의 수도는 잼록이다. 세계의 수도가 레바쇼리다.
It's home.
나는 왜 거기 없는 거야, 고향에?
To be in Martinez.
누구도 찾아낸 마르티네즈에서는 위기 위함이다. 도시에서는 가장 백인적인 상수. 혁명은 실패했다.
Standing in the rain, looking north, where Jamrock
코민들하고 나온 거 보니까 프랑스랑 러시아 쓰는 거 같은데? 독일 느낌은 좀 없는 거 같은데, 나는 오히려?
Have a brother in the cut. Where the hood at?
In the rain-swept distance, your vision blurs. You wipe your face with your hand. The rain stings your eyes.
위에는 뭐가 있지?
You look up.
아니, 이제 우중충한 날씨 같은 게 좀 러시아 느낌, 이제 좀 동유럽 쪽 느낌 나가지고. 이름도 뭐 메조프, 마조프, 뭐 이런 거 보면 또 러냐 또 소련 쪽 느낌도 나기도 하고 뭐.
Coalition era statics hang like apparitions.
This rain will not let up anytime soon. At least we are dressed for it. Let's keep moving.
아까 여기서 자단 새끼다. 에이. 제작자가 에스토니아 쪽이라고? 그랬구만. 읽을만 합니까?
Yes. Hello.
당신 누구십니까?
Me. No one.
저는
I'm
아무것도
just a
아니에요.
working class woman.
She doesn't really want to be disturbed that much. If she's such a working class.
뭐 하시는 건가요?
Looking for something to read.
좋습니다. 좋네요.
It is.
전 경찰입니다.
I know you are.
그럴 줄 알았어요.
Everyone can see that. The rectangles.
경찰의 도움이 필요하신가요?
What with?
혹시 남편분이 실종되지 않았나요?
My husband? No, he's not.
남편분 어디 있나요? 의외로 찾았냐고요? 아니요?
At home now. Out drinking.
Where is this going, officer?
남편 어딘지 모른다는 거군요.
Yes, but.
알고 싶지 않나요? 남편 찾는 거를 도와줄 수 있어요.
Why are we still talking?
It's got to be something else.
아무튼 네 남편 씨발 실종됐다고. 아우 씨발. 그냥 해달라고 하라고. 그럼 자녀분이 실종되지 않았나요?
No, absolutely not.
그럼 자녀는 어디 있습니까?
Are you a policeman or a nanny?
유모인데요. 그들이 어디 있죠?
Missing, sir.
You know where they are. They're at home, smoking.
애들은 어디 집에 있죠. 집 담배 피우면서 말이에요.
What? That's just my daughters. They're almost grown up now, anyway. They're past the age they need me.
걔들을 같이 지금 가장 위험할 때가 아닌가
now.
걱정되는군요. 몇 살인지 말해줄 수 있습니까?
My youngest girl, Jolie, is just shy of 16. Jenny, she is turning 18.
눈에 띄는
next
특징이
month.
있습니까?
Why do you need to know this? Haven't I repeatedly told you that they're not
실종된 게
the same?
아니라고요.
Did someone say party? You could use a party. Hunt it down.
저도 파티를 즐기고 싶네요. 죽여주는 파티 말입니다. 시시한 거 말고 미친놈인가 이 새끼 이거.
A killer party? What is it with you and pulp staples? My God. Please, no more talk about my daughters. They are fun.
Okay, it must be asked then.
혹시 앵무새가 실종되지 않았나요?
I don't mean to disrespect, sir, but you are being a bit of a cockatoo here.
For what it's worth, I agree. But cockatoos can't be.
아니 난
segregated, ladies.
부인의 앵무새에 대해 묻고 있습니다.
I don't even have a cockatoo.
It's a trap. Never ever.
알겠어요.
say
앵무새는 실종되지 않았군요. 그냥 확인하려는 거예요. 안 궁금해. 네가 말하려는 거. 근데 제가 앵무새처럼 본다는 게 뭔 뜻이죠?
Nothing. Go read up.
Maybe you should. What if the cockatoo is your astral captain? Or your
사실 바로 그러려고 했어요. 좋은 고마워요.
Wonderful. The story is open.
Her hands move over the book covers. The tips of her
이게 캐스터 떴다고?
stained with yellow. It seems like she has spent a lot of time at work, smoking.
전령조 추수색?
Another comrade. Years of labor are pressing down
또라이.
on her
이게
shoulders.
캐스터가 왜
She
떠?
deserves a hug for all the work she's done for mankind. An array of neurons fire up.
담배는 피우시나요?
No, I don't.
전 담배 아주머니가 담배 피우는 거 알아요.
Why do you think that I smoke?
제가 저한테 초능력이 있는 것 같아요.
No, you don't.
자기도 담배 한 대만 주면 안 될까요?
I already told you I don't have any. Go bother someone else.
그거 어디서 사야 되죠?
From the kiosk? There's one at the
고마워요.
harbor.
She sighs.
그녀를 안는다.
You step in and close your arms around this foreign.
What is happening?
이게 뭐야? 무슨
She
뜻이죠?
seems to be confused.
계속 껴안는다. 이 미친놈이야! 정신병자.
The fabric feels cold. The situation is oddly intimate.
분위기는 이상
Your
야릇하다고?
cheek is pressed against her shoulder.
What are you doing, officer?
Less talk, more feeling. Keep your eyes closed. Soak in the closeness. See what the feeling entails.
아니야, 이건 재미없을 것 같아. 1번이 좀 느낌이 좋을 것 같아.
The feeling continues. Warm and comfy.
느낌을 구체화한다.
You hear? So tell me, how does it feel to be close to someone, skin to skin?
친근함이 뭔지 알아? 그것은 재앙이 닥쳐올 징조야.
I wonder how long it has been since you last hugged someone.
마지막으로 다른 사람 껴안아온 지가 얼마나 됐지? 내가 기억하고 있나?
No, you don't.
그럼 내가 기억한 게 뭐지?
It's better that way. Nothing.
아무것도 기억 못한다고? 병신이야?
Don't come back here.
좀 난 기억해야 돼.
Oh my God. Why are you calling me? Stop calling me. Are you drunk?
아니 뇌도 날 막 밀쳐내는데 뭐야? 계속 눈을 감고 있는다.
I don't want to see you. I don't want to see you ever again. Stop.
근데 전 와이프가 이런 말을 했나?
Lost.
Officer? What are you doing?
이봐요, 저는 안고 싶은 사람이면 아무나 안아주는 포옹 대마왕이에요.
A hug monster? How do these two go hand in hand?
글쎄, 우리에겐 다른 사람의 몸을 마음대로 할 권리가 없잖아요. 그러니 남을 포옹한 것도 정말 괴물 같은 일이라 불릴만 하죠.
Right. Is there anything else I can help you with?
이 아줌마 갑자기 존나 진정돼서 아까까지 존나 빡쳤는데 갑자기 진정됨. 일단은 그게 다예요. 마저 책 읽으세요.
The woman before you.
이거 3D가 좀 더 이쁘게 나오더라. 병신. 진짜 빡대가리 캐릭터. 안녕 꼬맹이.
Hi, Ace Detective.
안녕 아줌마.
Hello again, esteemed officer.
앵무새를 아니 특히 앵무새 뭐 있냐?
And buy a book about cockatoos.
앵무새에 갑자기 존나 꽂혔나봐. 미친놈인가 이거? 옷을 입고 다니는 거는 이제 스킬 포인트 때문에 잠깐 뭐냐 바꿔 입는 거임. 앵무새 큰 거는 70년도 산다고? 존나 오래 사네. 아 왜 기칠하기?
It's dark, and the flashlight works a lot better if you hold it in your hand.
손전등을 손에.
Yes, you might even.
저는 이해가 안 가는데.
I'm sorry, the fundament. So come on.
얇아 아니죠?
It's dark, and.
안 움직여지네? 옷을 왜 벗냐고? 그냥 자연스럽게 벗은 것 뿐입니다. 에이! 주사위 받으러 왔어.
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a die?
주사위를 받으러 왔습니다.
Excellent. That will be 10 real for
여기
one
있습니다.
set. This was an especially fun set to make.
주사위를 본다.
Dazzling. It's like you have a pair of
이 주사위가 도대체 기능이 뭐지? 이것을 함께 굴리면은 주사위에 밀고 당기는 항원 상점입니다. 일지 지도 탭을 확인해 어떤 백상 판정이 열렸는지 알 수 있다고? 어쩌네? 이 게임 하면서 지도 처음 열어보는 것 같아.
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a die?
핫!
You feel nothing. If any, she has begun to idly.
아 이거 성공해보고 싶은데 옷 벗는 거? 이 옷을 벗고 있지만 아니야 성공해야지 연결이 될 것 같은데?
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a die?
You feel nothing.
나 이것도 성공할 때까지 할 거야 개새끼야 그냥. 성공할 때까지 할 거야. 뭐 인생은 테이블로드가 안 되지만 이건 게임이다.
Oh, it's you again.
A gust of cold air sweeps through the chimney. The stones and minerals on the shelves.
이론일 뿐이지만 당신의 사업이 왜 망하지 않는 거 알 것 같군요. 왜 옷을 안 벗어?
Didn't we already talk about this?
당신이 이 다른 사람과 같은 건물에 있지 않기 때문입니다. 엄밀히 말하자면 저주받는 상업지구가 아닌 겁니다.
What are you talking about? My address is exactly the same.
No, the old coal plant that used
여기는
to be there
석탄
was
발전소였습니다.
subsumed into the new venture.
당신은 다른 건물의 굴뚝에 있는 겁니다.
This doesn't make any sense. Are you saying my business was spared because of a technicality? Where is this coming from?
전 단지 논리를 사용하고 있을 뿐입니다. 이 방에는 바람이 많이 들죠. 아마 굴뚝 커버를 제대로 마감하지 않으셨을 겁니다.
You're right. I should take a trip to the roof. Does it mean that I'm safe from failure?
Don't let her become complacent. She still needs to ward.
사실 보호받고 있는 건 작업실 뿐입니다. 당신의 영혼은 스스로 지켜야 돼요. 왜 웃는 거죠?
Do you know what this is?
행운의 부적 같은 겁니까? 세메님 부적?
It's a mourning ring. I
애도의
made
반지?
this when my first company failed. It was a small jewelry shop right here in the East Delta Commerce Center, built with the little I inherited from my. I drove it into the ground within a year.
왜 이런 얘기를 하시는
I didn't
겁니까?
have what you would call a viable. It wasn't just a jewelry shop either. I always thought that it was just the world that you were supposed to try again and again until you finally succeed. And now you're telling me what? that it was all because I didn't run my little shops and ventures from a dump inside an abandoned chimney?
쓰레기장이라뇨. 당신이 이곳을 멋있고 아늑한 곳으로 바꾸어 놨잖습니까?
Yeah. Or maybe it's the entire world that's cursed. It's such a precarious place.
얘 갑자기
Nothing
마탱이가
ever works
갔는데?
out the way you want it. That's why people like role-playing games. You can be whoever you want to be.
아 역시 역시 주사위 덕후 이런 결국에는 또 주사위로 이야기가 넘어오네.
Violent even. It's like every time you cast a die, something disappears. Some alternative ending. But anyway.
아 이게 다야?
Thanks for sharing your theories, officer.
멈추. 오케이. 생각 불확실한 생각. 이것도 나중에 해봐야겠다. 사면 주사위는 폭력적이라고요? 삼각형 주사위는 더 폭력적이지 않을까? 그건 뾰족해서. 아까 술 버려가지고 이거 열 수 있나 이게?
This orange machine is you slip your finger if you want to try it.
들어봐 지렛대.
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand.
안 되네. 그냥 가자. 약물은 스킬 포인트 한도를 올려주면 건강에 나쁘다고? 그건 먹어야지. 내 건강 나빠지는 것도 아닌데. 그리고 잠시만 또 이제 아직 쓰레기를 수거해볼까? 내 지금 병을 몇 개 죽었지? 레바쇼는 발언합니다. 오란이는 오란이에로 발언합니다. 클라시는 클라스에라고 발언합니다. 뭐 이 새끼 뜬금없는.
The tear machine stands. Your bottles clunk into. You're 100% sure you got special HoboCop money for that tear.
이거밖에 못 주었다고? 큰일났네. 10원인가 20원 모아야 된다며. 커피 모으려면은. 여기에서 우회로가 있을까? 지금 막혔고. 쟤요? 아니요? 진짜 자꾸 가면 자꾸 토해 이 개새끼. 소리가 너무 리얼해가지고 토토리 또 듣고 싶지가 않아. 와 쿠노 이 새끼 설마 또 있냐 아직도? 아직도 있네 씨발로. 이거 봐, 더 못해 이제. 인내 포인트 투자를 해야 되는데 안 돼. 쿠노한테 뭘 해야 되나 봐. 파킹 쿠노. 쿠노! 내가 토가 계속 나와서 시체를 조사할 수 없을 것 같아.
Kuno doesn't.
쿠노! 버그 걸렸나봐. 말이 안 걸려 씨발.
Yes?
됐다.
Fuck does Kuno? Yeah, like a fucking volcano.
You were lucky you didn't die there.
둘 다 fuck you!
Oh what? You'll fucking vomit on Kuno too, pig.
쿠보! 아 쿠보래. 쿠노. 스피드 좀 있어?
Fucking right, pig. Kuno's filling bathtubs.
지금 연맥이는 거지 꼬마야.
Don't be yanking your shit in front of the Kuno. Kuno's always serious, always rolling. Big kilo, but you ain't getting any. Get the fuck off.
Get the fuck up!
Belying the act, he's actually telling the truth. or at least 0.0001%
조금 가지고 있다고?
of it. He's got to at least know a source. Look at him. You
얘
need to
내 한두를
figure
후드를
this
패스
out
한번.
somehow. You need to befriend him first.
친구가 돼줘야 된다고? 그럼 병신 새끼랑 어떻게 친구가 돼?
Kuno doesn't.
병신도 그냥 병신도 아니고 상병신 새끼인데?
The dented yellow mailbox greets you.
또 그거나 해볼까?
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and
This is Precinct 57. Just a second. Sylvie Malaika on the line. Yes.
안녕 실비!
Oh, great. What else do you need, detective?
제 소리들이 어쩌다 소용돌이디 수거함에 빠졌는지 아십니까?
Well,
변기에다 그걸 넣어가지고 완전히 막혔다고?
down the toilet, sir.
님은 또 그걸 또 뚫었다고?
Completely. After I had unclogged the toilet,
휴지가 진짜 똥휴지였구나.
I threw it out in the trash, thinking you didn't need
그게
it.
붙어있던 휴지가 진짜 똥휴지였구나. 씨발 엄청나구만.
I am sorry about that. Anything else?
제 신분증을 본 적 있습니까?
Yes, I know who you are.
this exact conversation has happened before. Establishing authority before this young
제가 어떻게
girl seems to have
경찰관인 거 어떻게 알았습니까?
You told me back in the whirling. You told everybody, and showed us your badge.
모두에게 내 신분증을 보여줬다고? 나 또라이였나? 못 봤다고?
Policemen have uniforms too, by the way. Where's yours?
내 제목마저 꼭 찾아야겠어.
Yes, you
오 씨발!
absolutely should. It's awful that you lost it.
제 총을 본 적 있습니까?
No, not this again. Everyone.
내가 내
knows
총을
you're
보여줬다고?
gun
이 사람
detective.
병신이냐 이거?
You were trying to impress some people with it. Everyone was eating, and
그래서 내가 뭐 했죠?
you were waving it around in everyone's face, begging them to describe it. You said it calms you, and then you started making suicide jokes.
사람들 얼굴에 대고다 흔들면서 이게 뭔지 알려달라고 애원하고 다녔다고? 미친놈인가 이거?
Oh, those again. I have been. You know, when you put your gun, your actual gun.
아 사람들 앞에서 뭐냐 자살하려 했다고?
Brains out. I remember this. You were screaming things like, "My brains are all over the wall."
그때 자살했어야 했어.
Painting them red.
No, please, no more suicide threats. Thank God you don't have that stupid gun anymore.
There are way more inventive ways than a gun to leave this world.
내가 무슨 말 해야 될지 모르겠네요.
Me neither.
제 총은 어떻게 됐죠?
No idea. All I know is next you were waving around money instead.
총 대신 돈을 흔들고 다녔다고?
Big bucks.
돈은 거짓말하지 않아. 총으론 돈을 살 수 없지만 돈으론 총을 살 수 있다고. 천재구만.
It almost looked like you pawned it. But
제 옷을 찾은 적 있습니까?
uniform.
한 번도 제복을 입은 적이 본 적 없다고?
You had
오케이.
your things on. The disco thing.
오케이.
You mean why did I leave the bar?
Why not?
가르트 때문이었습니까?
What? No, why would you even think that?
실비 그 돼지 녀석을 무서워하지 마세요. 스스로 일어나야 합니다.
Please, don't bring Gar into this. I already said I don't want to talk about this. You're
오케이.
Anything else I can help you with, officer?
의사 선생님 바꿔주세요.
Her voice is fake.
Gottlieb.
저인지 어떻게 알았나요?
I didn't, but now I do. How's the drinking going?
아주 많이 넣어줬어요. 사건을 하겠는데 아주 종말이 되고 있습니다. 도움이 되고 있습니다.
Great. Have a medal. I have an autopsy to attend to.
생선 먹고 식중독으로 뒤졌다고?
Autopsy of one.
Fucking, I'm not dead. It just hurts.
살아있는데? 뭐야 씨발. 의사 선생님 누군가 제 마음에 상처를 줬어요.
Look, pal, getting pumped and dumped is not a disease. People live through it all the time. You should be happy for her.
단물만 먹히고 버려졌다고?
That's what the guys say, officer. That's something.
아니 이게 체력이 왜 이래?
Dumped you, threw you away like an empty juice carton. You must have me confused for a.
아니 씨발 전화했다가 체력이랑 하기만 떨어졌어. 뭔 개지랄.
10-4, come in.
제 신상 공부에 대해서 같이 이야기를 나누고 싶은데요.
Okay, 10-4, sir. I hear you. Relay your...
Wait. Before you say anything stupid, think it through.
뭘 생각하라는 건데?
You're going to be looking at a straitjacket if you tell everyone.
10-4, sir. I'm not hearing your question.
앞으로 저 언급할 때 풀네임 넣어서 불러줘요.
10-9, repeat message. I didn't get that, sir. Over.
자꾸 오버하지 말고 빌어먹을 내 진짜 이름 좀 불러서 부르다고 해야 돼?
What? What is it? He seems intoxicated and...
Mullen's drunk and emotionally aggressive.
이 개새끼 꺼져! 이 개새끼 뭐야 이거?
Wrap it up. Don't indulge in his drunken antics.
제 신분증에 있는 정보가 거기 기록되어 있는지 궁금한데요. 이름, 계급, 성형을 좀 읽어줄래요?
What? What is it? He wants to verify the information on his badge.
But of course, it says Dick Mullen, High General of the
아이 빡빡이 새끼야!
Force.
Tell him to stop wasting time.
What do you need, sir?
Over.
잠깐만요, 지금 방에 혼자예요? 저에 대한 기밀 정보가 필요한데 혼자일 리가 없잖아.
That's a negative, sir. I got 10-12 visitors.
가족에 대한 소식은 없나요?
10.
You probably don't want to continue on this road.
No, sir, I haven't. You're not really keen on mentioning your home life, so...
내가 RCM에 들어오기 전에 어떻게 살았는지 말한 적 있나요?
Good 10-4. Does he actually want something, or is he hell-bent on...
아이! 장 비를 비크마로 꺼져 이 새끼야 넌 뭐야.
He asked if he ever told me about his days before joining the Earth. For God's sake, cut this shit out! Tell him to stop wasting time and...
아니면 스탑이라도 주던가 씨발 새끼.
Sir, satellite officer Vic. So, was there anything... Understood, sir. Roger that, 10-10.
As you tap on the gauge,
Now, that's enough fun with the foldable headlights.
the white suede
경험치 10없고 체력이랑 사기 한 1씩 까여가지고 이제 물약 없어. 개같아. 나 할머니 배지나 팔러 가야지. 안녕하세요. 가찔라가 전세계 캐릭터 순위 12위라고요? 그것은 가찔라기 때문이지. 뭐야? 뭔가? 와우! 한층 더 괴악해졌어. 한층 더 괴악해졌어, 씨발. 잉크? 2021년 세계 캐릭터 순위? 1위 스파이더맨, 2위 배트맨, 3위 손오공, 4위 미키마우스, 5위 에렌 예거 이 새끼 뭐야? 6위 조커, 7위 우치하 사스케, 8위 해리포터, 9위 피카츄, 10위 엘사, 11위 우즈마키 나루토, 10위 가찔라, 10위 아이언맨. 아이언맨이 슈퍼맨보다 높네? 개쩌네. 오케이.
Good morning to you, officers.
A burly man hangs out by
이 가판 위에서 뭘 하고 있는 거지?
My friend Barry the Butcher is stuck on the other side of the waterlock. I'm keeping him company, and...
From the corner of your eye, you see a man in a yellow shirt and grey...
Very good stuff.
이 난장판의 원인을 알고 있나?
I wasn't here to witness it, but those look...
The words Daredevil Drive.
Too bad it also takes a year.
그 살라미 좀 먹을 수 있을까?
Sure thing. Want some
없다.
too, officer?
Why not?
그냥 알 줄 뭐가 있는지 아나?
Well, there's the fishing village,
어촌이 있다.
an abandoned
교회도
fish
있고.
market, a bizarro. Yeah, not really much.
오케이, 바이바이. 이건 뭐냐?
A couple of indicator lights. This panel usually pulls the lever all the way. Nothing happens. Nothing happens.